Yo, what's good, fans of fight fans? This your boy JB Trap House Boxing. I'm back again with another video. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, share the video. Always leave thoughts and comments at the end of the video. And if you want that exclusive street news, go subscribe to Urban Media Fix, man. Every Wednesday, the LDBC will be on the podcast channel, the Smoke City Mobcast. So go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The LDBC will be on the podcast, so tune in, be locked and loaded. You know we're gonna bring you that straight heat. You already know. Every time, straight drizzle. Well, and your boy Amir Khan, he sends the tweet to the heavyweight champion of the world, and Phil LaGreco says, "What are you doing, mate?" Oh, man, y'all gotta pardon me, man. Y'all gotta excuse me a little bit, man. You know, this damn Amir Khan, man. Oh, where do I start? Okay. Amir Khan and Phil LaGreco, you know, they had a little press conference. You know, they got a bout coming up for April 21st. And words was being exchanged. And, you know, Amir Khan was doing this little talking, you know, this, that, and the other. And Eddie Hearn grabs the mic and he asks Phil LaGreco questions. And, you know, Phil LaGreco, you know, he Yankee, you know, American, representing for us over here. You know, he got to be a piece of shit. You know, he got to be a piece of shit, man. And, you know, it was asking about what happened with Earl Spence and all this stuff. And, you know, he's basically saying, you know, 48 hours, 16 pounds, man. Who can do that? That chump Amir Khan can't do it. So, you know, going back and forth. But anyway, let me get to the whole nitty gritty, the meat potatoes of this thing. See, really, people saying this messed up. I don't feel sorry for Amir Khan. See, Amir Khan should have never, ever verbalized that bullshit he said with Anthony Joshua on social media, man. That is a sign of a weak individual. And you could tell by Phil LaGreco, you know, his whole, you can tell he kind of lined the storylines up and it all played into, I'm not saying that this thing was scripted by far. I'm not saying that. But you could tell he studied Amir Khan. He studied his character. He knows from just being around the game. He knows the type of shit Amir Khan does. He knows what can trigger him. He done seen Amir Khan get mentally fucked. He done seen the tactics that Angel Garcia used to just mentally destroy Amir Khan before he can put the gloves on. You know, he knows he can talk trash to Amir Khan to get in his head and force him to fight a type of fight that he don't want to fight. Well, that he knows he's not that he don't want to fight, that he's vulnerable and prone to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about that. And Phil LaGreco is doing a clever job about, you know, making this plan to attack. He's starting early. He softened him up early by softening that brain up. And he just want to make it easier for him to get to that chin. He knows if Amir Khan moves around the box all night, it's gonna be hell and hot water for him. But he knows if he can get Amir Khan frustrated and out of it, you know, he can he have a chance with Amir Khan. And you know, he was talking trash, saying that, you know, he got 3 months. So he was like, that's gonna be more than enough time to get a hold of this guy. You know, so I like the whole little the little back and forth, the little kickoff. And you could tell Amir Khan was gonna throw that water. You could tell because when Phil LaGreco said, you know, about before he said about Khan, you know, wife being AJ can have his leftovers. And he's talking about this, you know, he was like, basically, let me tell you what happened. He was like, after the Canelo fight, Amir Khan has took several losses back to back. He's talking about the knockout from Canelo, his wife, getting ran out of his own country, getting beat up whatever it was, it happened to him. And he said, Amir Khan just keep taking more losses, losses back to back. Keep taking L's. And, right when he said that Amir Khan, that he sent the tweet to AJ saying that he can have his leftovers, that did it. That sent him out of it. So that's how it led to the whole thing of him splashing with the water and all of that. So right now it seems like his plan of attack is working. He's doing a pretty good job. Except if he can soften Amir Khan up and get him to engage into a fight where he's vulnerable and tap onto that chin a few times. Hey man, we might can be something we can fuck Eddie Hearn, can mess his whole plans up. Because if he get a hold of, if Amir Khan gets knocked out or gets beat up by Phil LaGreco, he gonna have to get knocked out. If he gets knocked out by Phil LaGreco, Amir Khan definitely has to retire. The Kell Brook fight is off. And that's gonna be the end of that. That's gonna fuck Eddie Hearn little, possession of his little prize possession and build Amir Khan up and bringing him back. And Amir Khan has to go sit down somewhere and let his demons hunt him for the duration. And he sit back and keep talking trash until he keep getting knocked out and sit over there, looking like an idiot. But